welcome to the RealTeq Talk Podcast. We are your hosts, Adam, Mark,
Mark,
and tonight we have a few good topics, which are
Xbox might replace your gaming PC or not.
very interesting. And it's the Steam Spring Sales at the moment. Woo! How are you spending your money?
Stupidly.
Yeah, well, they're going to get a lot more money if that Xbox will come true. I think that's incredible.
You want to go for the head of it or should I?
You can go for it. Go
Okay.
on.
I think I called this. Xbox rumors have it that they are not just bringing out a handheld console to play up against the Steam Deck, the Asus, the Lenovo, and the MSI Claw, but also, even though they said they were not, or they weren't, they are bringing out a new console to replace the Xbox X Series. But there's a twister. It will run Steam, the store, as well as the Xbox. So this is a pretty good, how to put it nicely, screw you, PlayStation. It was big brain. Big brain.
And thank you, Mark. We will be moving on to the weather. No. Yeah. Well,
Big brain.
it's not just Steam. It will run EA. It will run Epic Games. It will run any game launcher like a PC.
Well, yeah, because it's not, nothing's official, but the word is that it will just run Windows. An
With
Xbox
skin.
version of Windows.
It's going to be Windows with like an Xbox skin on top, isn't it? Basically.
It's well, because I saw the Copilot, for example, is going to go gaming. So I'm guessing that it's all prepare type of very simple menu. Like I can never remember what the Windows was called on this stupid Surface tablet thing. The really simple,
Oh,
basic,
the RT.
useless. That's it, the RT. No,
Yeah, Windows
I think it's just going to
RT.
be that. And you would just have the stores, just Steam. And but what a big brain moment
Oh,
when they said to Sony, "Have all our exclusives, sell our games. Don't worry, we don't care."
mm,
And it was like, "Well, we've got yours now."
oh
And what's
yeah.
stopping them? Why not? Why haven't Sony done it with a PSP?
Sony with the PSP, I think they were. No, I mean, I don't know where I could say this because the first PSP I loved. There were so many games on there I just adored.
Oh, Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, the Hot Pursuit thing where you'd have to
Yeah.
jump from car to get all the bad guys. Brilliant games, brilliant games. The PSP Go made the PSP a lot more portable. You didn't have all the games. It was all downloadable on memory cards, and by that time, memory cards had come down in prices. Where the first edition, I remember I bought a 1 gig because it was their memory cards. I bought a 1 gig card for €100 back in the day.
No, that's
Um,
that's a one. That's a 2 terabyte.
yeah.
I mean, not
Uh,
SD card, NVMe, but
I mean, for what they did, it was brilliant. But I think it was probably a bit too ahead of their time because the graphics weren't that brilliant, and I think they could have done so much if even they tried it even with the Vita, but I don't know, it just didn't really catch on, did it? I didn't find it.
I think the problem with the Vita was the lack of graphical upgrade. It was so later on after the PS Go and all that, and it was so much bigger than the PS Go. And the games were just as simple and as bad looking as the PSP Go. So I think that's and it was quite expensive. And I don't really know
Yeah.
why they did this 3G version. I didn't quite understand because online gaming on PSP wasn't that big of a thing still.
No, it's because you could stream your games, I think. Wasn't it something like that?
Something.
You could certain games, yeah, you could stream and then or whatever. But yeah, the pricing was quite bad. I think it was something like €400, and back then the PS3 was €400, and you had better graphics. So why were you going to spend an extra €400 on something that didn't have all the games you wanted? So yeah, uh, but now, okay, here's a question then.
The PS Vita
Yes.
was damn, I thought I had it. €250.
Oh, I thought it was
And the 3G was €300.
okay. I thought it was a bit more pricey than that, but
You know, some people are selling them secondhand, but in new with in box for €1,000 now.
but
But anyway,
here's a question. Well, actually, I've got two questions.
cool.
First one is this the end of PlayStation, or do you think as a console player they won't care because they're going to have the Xbox games and they're going to have the PlayStation games? So why would you change? Because a
I
console
mean,
player isn't interested in those indie games.
I don't think because I think to be honest, people are still playing the PS5, PS5 Pro. I think it's more of a fanboy thing
What you think even to
rather
this
than.
day?
I think to this day, because to be honest, when you think about it, even the PS5 is what €500.
Yes, I believe
You
so.
can, and to be honest, it's one. I know they say oh it's 60 FPS 4K or 120 upscale to 4K.
Yeah.
Why not just get an Xbox Series X for €150 as 60 FPS 4K?
Well, I would say
Of,
as well
of
to add to your thing
other
is
than
you
their
get
game.
Game Pass as well.
Yeah, and well, you don't get it with it. You have to
No,
pay
yeah,
extra.
but
But
you can only get that on
yeah,
X.
yeah,
Well, out of the two
you
consoles, you can only get it on Xbox. So,
yeah,
and
and you can get the Game Pass with
a
the
lot of good games now
yeah,
because they have a lot of studios.
yeah.
I mean, I would still buy PlayStation because one,
Because you're a fanboy.
fanboy. Two, they have a better controller, I would say.
Oh yeah, but you can connect a Sony controller to an Xbox.
Yeah, but you won't get all the same features.
Oh, what? Just a touchpad thing with their one game that uses it.
No, the adaptive trigger strength.
Oh, I don't know. Is that game bound or is that the actual console? Because if it's game or if it's sold on
It's
Xbox, it probably
it's
works.
it's game bound, I believe. If
It
they've
might. Okay.
coded it for the controller, it works. It's not like a translation thing because um it depends. I got told like if you're playing with like a sniper, that trigger feel is like really
Really? Yeah, yeah,
hard,
yeah,
but with a little handgun, it's a pew 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 pew. So
yeah. Yeah.
so it must be game bound. But
I, I, I don't think they'll lose people. I don't think they'll lose people. I think it might be difficult on the one hand that, I mean, you're paying already more for a PS5. And the Xbox, yeah,
mm,
okay, I admit their in-house exclusive games were not wow. And then they said, well, everybody can have them anyway, so okay, well, what's the point? But
yeah.
for a console, the thing is, the people that still have a Sony, I think, is because they want the simplicity of turning it on, playing the game, turning it off, done. No stupid updates for Windows and all this rubbish.
Well,
But it comes at the cost that you don't have the indie games like on Steam, and
yeah,
that
but
might
do you
be.
think console gamers are going to care about those indie games?
I think they would.
You think so? Okay.
I think they would.
Okay. I mean,
I
I would say maybe.
the prices. Think of the prices as well.
No, well, that's the other thing I was going to say. They're going to be interested in the Steam store because sales, like you don't get anywhere else.
And would you have to pay the Game Pass or the online? If you buy all your games through Steam,
Oh, hold on. Yeah, but you still have to pay for that access to be online.
I don't know.
They won't
Well,
take
how
that.
is you don't think they'll take that away?
No.
I I I'm willing. I'm hoping that if you go through Steam, you don't need the Xbox Live subscription. And if you don't,
Yeah, but why would you need it now anyway? Because you're not going through Xbox. If you
no, but
buy
I'm
the
saying for
disc, you're going through
you.
Call of Duty servers.
No, I'm, I'm not quite sure how that works though, because you're going through the store and all those online services. Whether it's a direct connection just to Steam, and those games you're buying are then still going through Steam for the servers, it might not. Because if you have to pay a subscription to play Steam games that your friend on a PC is not paying for,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
a tough pill to
Okay.
swallow.
No. Okay. Now this is the main question. Does this Xbox replace your gaming PC? If the console costs €500, you have to pay your subscription to play, but for the same performance on PC, it's going to cost you like $1,000.
Well, the Xbox is going to at least be 60 FPS 4K native. At least. With, of course, all that upscaling and DLSS and all that rubbish they're using anyway.
Mm.
But it's quite an expensive PC to get 4K 60 FPS. Even with upscaling.
And you don't have to tinker about with it. It's just
No.
boop.
But
So, would
it does depend on their keyboard and mouse compatibility, because have you tried an Xbox with a mouse and keyboard?
I've never tried any console.
It's horrible.
Oh,
The latency is
really?
horrible. It's horrible. It's just not the same.
Why would there be latency compared with a controller plugged in?
It just doesn't work properly.
Okay.
It's horrible. The last time I tried on the Xbox X, it was absolutely rubbish.
The more you know.
So that depends as well.
I mean, this would be quite nice, I think, for people that might buy an Xbox, gamers,
No,
buy an
I have.
Xbox, and then they might discover the PC side. Oh wow,
I
there's
I
Epic Games. They've got a free game every week or every 2 weeks or whatever. Wow, I can get all these free games. And then they might think, actually, I might want to build my own PC. I quite like the thing of building a PC.
Well,
Looks
you
cool.
say that, but I have a friend that's already waiting for it, and she has a PC, and she can't wait to get rid of her PC to buy the Xbox. She had a PC with all her Steam games,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she can't get on with if I don't want to play for a month, I don't want to turn on my PC and have 10,000 updates and it just not working properly. And when something does go wrong, she doesn't want to, and she doesn't know how to repair it. So she wants the console experience of literally turning on, pressing a button. At worst, it says you need to do an update. Okay, that will do it. But that's it. That's all she wants. But because she went through PC first, obviously you got to get rid of your Steam account. And that's quite a lot of games and money you would just throw away to buy again. So she's looking forward to having the Xbox to be able to just import her Steam account and then having the really easy usability of the console.
Steam OS.
Yeah, but it doesn't exist yet.
No, but technically you could have roughly the same experience right now.
Yeah, but we're talking about a person that doesn't even know how to set up her headset on Discord. So how do you want her to uninstall Windows and install another OS? That is wizardry to her.
You do it for her.
No, because then I'd be called up every half an hour. How did you do this? How did you do that? No. Some people, it's just easy just to
Well, do you think this is going to transfer the same amount of people from
probably.
PC to Xbox and Xbox to PC? Do you
No,
think?
I think more people are going to move from PC to Xbox.
Ooh,
I think I I mean, I probably wouldn't because it's a lot cheaper just for me to buy a really long cable and move in my PC to the telly. But
mm,
I probably would like the idea of having the TV console, the home theater console, the picking up a controller, turning it on full power, which I do with the Steam Deck. But like Red Dead, it can't run it at 4K.
yeah, and that is a sit-down
And that
sofa
is
controller.
exactly. Yeah.
Woo! And that's going to be the experience with GTA 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all you need to do is buy yourself a HDMI cable.
Yes, I do. But for some people that have, I don't know, a GTX 1060, 1660,
Mm.
they want to spend €800 on a graphics card to get expensive when they could just buy a console.
I mean that.
Especially if it does just work mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, but what if you're paying a subscription?
Well,
That's where it changes because if it's here's €500 and I'm getting with all the upscaling and wizardry, I just get to press a button and sit down and play my games, and that's it. It's going to cost me €500, and it's just the performance. Well, it looks like the performance of a gaming PC that's worth
no.
800, €1,000. I mean,
The
in that
thing,
case, I think yes, it would convert probably a lot of people who they just want to play games. Uh,
the thing is, people have Netflix, have Amazon Prime, have Disney, have Spotify or YouTube Premium, and they don't care about paying that every month. So do you really think €60 or whatever, which is what I'm trying to look right now, console?
well, it all
Okay,
depends.
it's okay. Well, the standard is 13 a month. Oh no, there's the core. It's 7 a month. So let's say all you need is the core, which is just 7 a month. You get multiplayer and the store. That's it. Because the others, you get more games and you get like the EA player with it, but that's €18 a month. So let's say you just need the core, 7 a month, and you can play online and you get access to using Steam. 7 a month for a console that you know is going to last probably at the rate they're going now. I mean, when did the Xbox X
Seven
series
years?
come out?
7 years?
Well, that's a pretty cheap way of going about.
Well, €7 in 1 month
Yeah,
per month. That's €84 a year.
yeah,
For 7 years, that's €588.
yes, but
That's a good
like
graphics card.
it is, but you also get so many games free a month.
Is that included in the €7?
Well,
I think the core is just the right to play online, basically. I think that's
it
what.
does. It doesn't say that you get free games on any of the three.
Well, it says Game Pass.
Yeah. Game Pass. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the free ones. You get given games for free, like Epic Games,
Yeah.
every month.
Okay. But it doesn't say any information about what you
No,
get for the €7. Okay. Because
no,
yeah,
I've no.
I mean, when you look at it that way, your console, right?
Yeah,
If you buy a PC and a console, and it's like, okay, I'm going to use this machine for 7 years, the console is going to cost you €1,088.
Yes. Yeah,
So
I do agree, but some people do prefer to pay a monthly fee rather than
yes,
one lump
forking
sum.
out, yes, 1 grand. There you go. Although I would, I was just about to say the one thing that would probably motivate a few people, but the thing is, if you're into that, you wouldn't be looking at to buy a console anyway. Is when you're done after the 7 years, you can repurpose that PC. But that's the thing is, people are going to be interested in repurposing a PC if it's no longer for gaming. Then they're not going to be looking at a console anyway. So that's a moo point.
Um, I don't know. I don't think their handheld is going to do a lot. It depends the power of it, obviously, but the handheld, there's just too many good options. If you're cheap and you're packing, go out, you get your Steam Deck.
Yeah, but we don't know the price.
No,
What
and
if it's got a good price?
because they know you. Do you want a handheld that you're going to play probably half the time of your main console, your PC, but you're paying an online subscription for it,
Okay,
unless
what if you're...
unless you're only paying one for both.
Yeah, because it would be
If you
one
would,
account.
yeah. See, that would be the incentive to have that handheld. It's because you've already got an Xbox.
It's just all there.
And to be honest, Xbox, they would sell them at a loss anyway, because they always do.
Because they would make it back anyway.
Because they make it back on the games.
So even if they sell that handheld for like €400,
It's going to
three,
be difficult.
300, 300, they beat the Steam Deck.
It's going to be difficult for them to win people from PC, but I
It's
think it might
for
be quite easy.
parents. Oh my, okay, that's the thing. Think of the children, Mark. Think of the children. You know, when you go out, you know, you got your kids in the back. They're old enough so they don't want to play Mario anymore. They're wanting to get into more like graphical adventure games.
They're 45 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah,
I
mate.
mean, yeah. I see what they do. I mean, they've completely taken over from Sony. I mean, Sony, to be honest, they really need to ramp it up and stop just putting Pro or Slim on their consoles. I don't know where their
I
PSP is.
I don't know what Sony was doing for a moment because they were, you know, they brought out the gaming monitor, the gaming
Oh,
headset.
what they called the Vision or something.
I can't remember. Crap. I can't
You
remember
know,
what they. Yeah, they brought
the
out the
screen, the
headset. They
heads. Yeah.
the screen, the chair. Someone noticed that there was code for PC or
Oh,
whatever on their
oh,
Sony
really?
software, and
Yeah.
it's like, what are you guys building up to? Are you gonna build yourself a Sony PC? It's like, are you gonna be? And then it just all kind of disappeared. I was like, well,
It's all really expensive. It was all overpriced. I mean, their
yeah,
screens were basically just LG screens, and they were like freaking twice the price. It was stupid.
yeah. I
I don't
don't.
know. Sony tried to go into a PC market when they're not for PCs, but it's already too saturated. But well, I don't know what they tried.
That's the thing is, what does Sony do right now? What do they do? They can't say, okay, forget the console. We will go into the handheld. There's no way they're going to be able to make and sell and profit from a handheld, knowing that Steam are selling them for what is it now? 400 euros, 450.
Yeah, yeah, because it's the 256, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
The
talking.
question though,
Yeah, Well,
What if, because like everybody else in these companies and these type of things, they tend to brings out one right after the other. So let's say they bring out this, and then Sony a month later says, "Oh well, we got a PSP now." What would you prefer to buy? This with Steam and Xbox, or just a modern PSP with, again, only Sony catalog games?
we've got someone saying can't play online. What do you mean can't play online, Chris Foreign? Uh,
I don't see
hold up.
Sony allowing Steam. They won't. They're Japanese.
So the Japanese don't like the Chinese yet. All the Sony stuff is built in China, so
No, it's because they won't want somebody else in their ecosystem, and it's
that
our games, and
I don't I don't. That's the thing. I don't know where Sony goes. They when you don't pay
yes,
for
we
Game
know.
Pass. Yeah. We know it. We're just saying, what if you don't have to pay? If you
And we
do, yes, that's what we're saying. If you have to pay for Game Pass, like we said, even the lowest tier at €7, that's €580 gone just in the ability to play online. So that's what we're saying. That's a good graphics card. So and the
n-
price of the console you pay for the computer. So we're saying that console, if you keep it for 7 years or build yourself a PC, you can go up to €1,000, which is going to get you quite a good gaming
yes,
PC.
we do know that
Don't
Sony
know
are making a
if it
PSP.
has changed.
We
Don't
do
know
know
what.
that Sony is making a PSP. It's been like a year since they've said, but the
Yeah,
thing is,
yes, yeah, but it's the thing is
the
they're stuck because they can only have their games. If they're going to be limited at some point.
oh yeah, because they're so closed off.
Yes, but even if they were to open up, that's why I said, even if they make a handheld, there's no way they're going to be able to make money off of that handheld with Steam in the market, with Xbox going to beat them to the punch, and they're going to have access to all these game libraries. How can Sony compete? What do Sony do right now?
Well, my question actually is, how the hell is Asus going to compete?
Asus.
Yeah.
Who cares about? No, what do you mean Asus? What the
Well,
company?
with the Rogue Ally,
Oh,
because they'd be expensive.
so
Well, they're not going to be able
no,
to
that's
compete with
fine.
Xbox.
Yeah, because they're making motherboards, they're making screens, they're making
No,
pre-builts,
I'm
they're
just talking about the
making.
handheld.
Yep, yeah, but what does PlayStation make? That's the thing. They make a console. If they make a handheld, they can't say, "Oh, we can just make a small like 2% margin on the handheld because we're making hand over fist on this product." They don't have any exclusives anymore. They're all being
But
stolen. Well, stolen. No, they gave them to Steam, and now Steam is like, "Oh, I'm on Xbox." So
yeah,
that's
they've
the
all
thing. What?
given.
Yeah. What do they do right now? And yeah, they
Yes,
can keep on making
but
consoles.
wait. You say that, and yet there's. I mean, the PS5 has sold hands down massively since it's come out. For
Yeah.
people buying the PS5 Pro,
Yes.
why not just buy a gaming PC? It's like €800.
Because that's the thing. Is someone that's interested in a gaming PC, they're going to go out and buy themselves a gaming PC. That's the thing.
So
Is like Xbox, it might get people that are just console going, "Oh, Whoa, you can have that for free, this for free. Oh, what's all these what are indie games? It will make them discover the PC gaming world, and then they might convert later on. Where Sony, yeah, it's just console. You're going to play your Call of Duty, you're going to play your FIFAs, you're going to play whatever, and that's it. You get home, you go beep, play a bit, and then turn it off. Now, I think Sony, the only way they can compete is to make up some brilliant exclusive games. That's it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but then they're gonna want to be tempted to put it on Steam because they know they can
Make
make
more
money
money.
by
Yep.
doing it. But then they're just giving them to Xbox. Xbox have. I mean, what a turnaround! I thought that was it. I thought they just said, "We're not making consoles. We're just making games. Screw it. We'll make money off the games. We don't have to bother with console." And now they've just done a 180 and just. It's all Sony can do is
Okay.
either hope that they're going to say their
Okay.
sales
Yep. Go
on
on.
fanboys and just keep going as they are and slowly fall through the cracks, or they just copy and just say, "Well, okay, well, we've got Epic Games."
No, like you said, I don't. They're too proud of a company. I don't think they can do that. The few things that they can do, I mean, they've got Gran Turismo and they do their competition on that. Well, yeah, but it turns it into an e-sport, and then people,
Yeah, but Assetto Corsa.
but they don't have like live competitions that are shared. They probably have competition. Yeah, they do have competitions, I believe.
Yeah,
But have you watched any?
I don't watch any.
They're not advertised anywhere. You have to go hunting for them. Well, on PlayStation, it's on Gran Turismo, it's like, oh, it's the competition. Here's a free car with money, and you can watch it live here, actually, in the game. So I think that as long as they keep some of their exclusives, I think they're going to do. Oh, well, I think they will survive. But here's one thing, Mark: is Xbox doing this because what if Steam starts making consoles?
Which I think they are. I think they're going to bring back
Steam
because when you go on
machine.
Steam, yeah, Steam machines. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what if third parties, because it actually says on their site, you can be a Steam machine maker.
Yeah.
So what if Asus and all of these companies start making consoles?
The thing I don't quite understand with that is I don't know how they're going to make money.
Well, that's the thing is,
I mean, in the third parties doing Steam machines.
okay, where they could make money is they make them custom. So they're going to be charging more for like, our one is in the shape of a dragon, and it's costing more because it's got all these flashy lights, and it's water cooled, and it's this and that.
I mean, yeah, and there'll always be one person to buy something like that.
Yeah,
But
because it goes with their aesthetic. They don't want a
because
black box on their white cabinet. They want this white console that.
no matter what, Steam will just sell it for a stupid price because they know they're going to make all their money through the store anyway.
Yeah.
So,
But because you could say the same thing about, like you said, Asus handhelds.
I mean, that is the thing is,
How
do
are
you
they?
buy?
Why are people buying them? They're twice the price of a Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, I don't understand.
No, it's because they're
You,
a bit more
you,
powerful, and
yeah, but it's so
I know,
little,
I know, but
and
they look
most
better. They've got RGB and
got
they've
no
got,
trackpad.
but it doesn't matter for most people. They just want to play an indie game that supports controller or
Yeah, that's why we've got support. You just got more intelligent.
no.
But then
It's
that is the thing: is has the Xbox signed its own death?
yes,
Because
because now all the exclusives are everywhere. They've got no more exclusives. Steam Machine comes out. Xbox. Why would you buy an
why
Xbox?
why pay your
Yeah.
annual fee when you just buy a Steam machine? Same works just like a
Yep.
console. Steam Big
If
Picture mode and done.
buy a Steam machine for 500 euros, same price. After 7 years, that Steam machine would have only cost you 500 euros, where the Xbox would be 1,000.
I suppose it just considers where you've put all your money over these years. I know that I could never stop playing something that doesn't have Steam on it. Because it would just be so much money thrown down the toilet. It would just be stupid. If Steam said, okay,
Oh,
from now on you
yeah.
have to pay €5 a month to play online, I'm gonna have to pay it because it's just so much money.
Yeah, but that's a bit of a silly reasoning.
Well, no, because
So
how
I've
well,
spent so much money, so I'm going to spend even more money now because I'm going to keep on
well,
buying games and I'm going to pay for a service that was free before.
oh no, it's just to keep my games. I'm not gonna rebuy all my games.
Oh, you mean if they put them behind it? Oh, oh no,
I'm not
they
saying they are.
are
I'm
they
saying
no, they would burn to the ground. Can you
that the
imagine?
thing
They
is,
said, okay, now you want access to your games that you've brought, you have to
I'm
pay.
just I'm just saying that some people will probably prefer to stay on Xbox and pay the monthly subscription purely just because their library is on it. I mean, if you think how
What
much
library? No.
the Xbox
Yeah, but
store,
how many games? It's
what
not like a Steam.
if they've been playing since the Xbox X, that's 7 years.
Yes. Okay. Do you play 7-year-old games?
Yes.
Oh,
Rainbow
not
Six Siege, 10
okay.
years old.
Okay, forget that one.
Okay, Stardew Valley is like 7 or 6 years
No,
old.
no. Have you had it for 7 years? That's what I'm saying.
Like
A game that
what?
you played 7 years ago.
Stardew Valley, I bought it before COVID, so it's at least 5 years old.
Okay. Yeah, time
Rainbow
flies,
Six
doesn't
Siege.
it?
Rainbow Six Siege, I bought it on release. No, I think I even pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
That's 10 years, and I'm still playing it today. I hate it, but it's good.
Well, here's the thing. Steam sales are on. So, before they pop you behind a paywall, what games are you buying?
They
No.
won't. They're private.
Now, Steam sales are on.
Steam
Did
sales.
did you buy any games?
No, I'm in holding
No.
up. I'm a bit disappointed.
Okay, so are the games on your radar then? If you haven't brought any, I haven't brought any either, but I have a load of games on my radar and I just can't pull the trigger yet.
I am a little bit the same. I wanted to buy the extension for Diablo 4.
Yes.
Because instead of 40 euros, it's at 27.
Okay.
But even for 27, people say it's not worth it.
Ah,
But the thing is, if I don't buy it,
the
I've just
rest of the game is
basically
dead.
wasted.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm a little bit. I wish it was a little bit more off. I would have bought it if it was like 20 or 15, that's for sure. But
Yeah,
27
because
is a little bit.
27, that's more money than Cyberpunk at the moment.
Well,
Cyberpunk is on sale for 24 euros or 25 euros.
but the problem with Cyberpunk is you
I so
don't
want
need
it.
just the game. You need the DLC.
No, you don't. When do you
Because
need?
apparently the DLC is all the good stuff. Is why they've all been raving about because it's in the DLC that's the good bit. When they updated it and then everybody suddenly started to play it, that was because of the DLC.
No, I thought that big update was to get rid of all the bugs, and they added a few missions to say, sorry. I
Well, I
thought that
started
was
to look
free.
about it. I started to look about it, and a lot of people say, no. The DLC is you need the DLC for it to be good.
Oh, we've got Chris Forens talking. What's this? PlayStation Portable 2, next gen. Yeah, we've kind of gone off of that. Apparently, the PlayStation 2 rumors are the PSP 2 is coming out this year, apparently.
Yeah, we've
If
known that for like a year.
okay, I did not know that. Okay,
Uh, there were rumors when the Steam Deck came out, I think.
yeah, like the Switch 2.
Exactly. It's coming
Yeah,
one
oh,
day.
oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming for your children.
But there's another game, is Anno 1800, but it's so cheap. It's €6 over 60. The only thing is it's it's more of a strategy building rather
So
than
it's
just
so the DLC is the same price as the game. Okay, so if you get
yeah.
the Ultimate Edition, does that come with Phantom then? Is that the one you need? Ultimate Edition, what does it come with? Bundle, explored city, blah blah blah. Okay, so that comes with two. Okay, so the bundle, so the Cyberpunk 2077 with the DLC, which you say everyone is raging about. Either way, that's the only DLC there is. That total comes to €42 and 76 cents. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Although that's not bad because have you seen? I so want to play it. I so want to play it. It does look good. I do have to say. I mean, it's just a different type of GTA.
it is, and I never played the GTA storyline, so that's why I've never really bought it. So I'll probably never do it.
mm,
But
I would. It's just that's why I've got a lot of games on my radar that at the moment are on sale. But just at the moment, I don't have the time. I need to set myself a timetable. Like this day, I play, but when I do play, yeah.
there's a couple of games I've always been looking at that's on sale. I mean, there's Valheim, which I've already got, which
Mm.
said 10 years pretty good. But there's V Rising that looks really interesting. It,
Verizon.
yeah, it's that it's that not zombie, the vampire. It's constantly on. Well, I don't think you have to be online, but the whole point is it's an open world online. Every day
Yeah.
you can build your whole mansion out. It's got base building in it. But as you're lurking around in the nature, there's other players, and you can either fight or and it's a little bit of an RPG, but it's got
And what's
ninety
it
two
called again?
thousand
Sorry.
reviews. V Rising,
V. Okay, go on. Keep on going.
and it's got so many people. It's got 92,000 reviews. Oh, it's a lot cheaper on instant gaming. And it's like an RPG base building type of thing. View from the top. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Close that. Where's the? Oh, it's here, isn't it? Oh, there's only 5,000 people playing, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
But
a
apparently
solo game,
that's
isn't it? So.
no.
Oh, it's online.
Yeah, it's online.
Oh, it's like a World of Warcraft type thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little bit like Diablo, really.
Oh, okay.
Risk of Rain 2, that's on sale. That's an excellent game. Diablo 4, the base game's the same price as DLC. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
But a lot of the games that I'm waiting for on my wish list don't even have a freaking date to come out, let alone sale. Hogwarts Legacy was one of them. That's on
Yes.
sale.
Yeah, because you are a Harry Potter fan.
I'm not a big fan. I do like the universe. I'm more of a Star Wars and Harry Potter fan, but apparently the mechanics and the fighting is so bad. So
Yeah.
Stardew Valley, if you want it's on sale, that's always worth a buy. Power World, support those
Yes. Yes,
s-
I would support them. Uh What do I have? Do I have
Oh,
any
there is one.
interesting
There is one game I
games?
do have to say I'm really hesitating to buy,
Go on.
and that's Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Okay.
The first one, because the second one came out not too long ago. Apparently, it's excellent, but the first one is only €7, and apparently it's an open world RPG medieval game, but it's really in depth. It looks really good.
Deliverance 2 or the first one?
No, the first one.
Oh, you want the first one? Okay. At €7.
Yeah, still looks really, really good. The only thing is, I haven't bought that because it's medieval. I find Red Dead slow. I hate to think what that's like.
Hmm.
But I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. Because I remember Steam sales being like
Yeah, apparently.
buying 5 games for like €15. Now it could just be because I bought those games already. Like No Man's Sky, it's minus 60%, €23. It's so worth it.
And what do I have in my uh, wish
Maybe
list that's on sale? I have.
Instant Game is still cheaper than most of these games on sale, though.
I have Stray.
Right. Oh, the cat.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Of do the story in. Oh, Kingdom Come's cheap on instant gaming. Well, there we go.
Yeah, I've had that, and I'm like, well, the one day it will be quite cheap. I thought that could be quite fun.
Apparently, that's
And
a really good game.
yeah,
Really good story game.
there's Chained Together. I so want to buy that because that
Oh,
just looks awesome and hilarious.
it looks horrible.
Oh, it looks brilliant. It looks brilliant. I want to get the wifey in
It's it's
involved.
basically that other game you bought, the one with
The
the.
astronaut. Yeah, I can't remember what that one's called. Hold on.
No, not the astronaut. The one with the hammer and the cauldron.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But
Yes, getting over
yeah,
it.
yeah, but just
Well,
worse because there's somebody else that has to
okay.
work.
Well, you know that game with the hammer.
Yeah.
There's the VR game.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you knew about it. Yeah, I've got that on my wish list as well. But Stray, Chained Together. Yeah, I've got Cyberpunk there. Waiting for Lay of the Land. That got
Oh yeah.
that got a new update because I follow him on YouTube. So
Oh yeah.
he posts all new updates. So he's added new weapons, uh, new castles, new landmark areas, spells, attacks. Oh,
That is.
it looks good. But that's what because I did look up for that Minecraft 2.
Oh
What's
yeah,
he
the
called?
notch is
Not
doing.
Notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And apparently he wants to do
Yeah, it's stupid
kind of
statement.
like Lay of the Land.
He said, "I'm gonna make Minecraft 2." First of all, it's a stupid statement because you can't make Minecraft 2 because it would be called.
He can't, yeah, because
Because
it's
he can't.
it's
He's sold all the
yeah,
rights and all the
yeah,
assets.
yeah.
So I'm not quite sure what he means by "I'll make a Minecraft 2." Well,
Yeah, well, he can name it whatever, but
yeah, but
as
it won't be. It can't be on the same lines as Minecraft. He should have just said, "I'm making another game." Really, he shouldn't have said, "I'm making Minecraft 2." Because he
why?
can't.
Yeah,
Because he
well,
can't.
no, no. Well, he can in a way, can't he?
He can't make like the same graphics.
No, but apparently what I've seen, so I don't know whether he's going on that kind of style, but apparently it's going to be like Lay of the Land, which is cubic, like Minecraft,
Yeah.
but it's smaller cubes.
More detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the way it land is triangles. That's how he's worked around it.
What do you mean it's triangles?
When you look in the video when he's building, they're quarter blocks. They're triangles. So you can do then you can do you don't have to just do a flat wall. If you look, you can choose the different shapes, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you've got a lot more detail in all your
Yeah.
construction because they are smaller blocks. They're not the
Yeah, but
big.
they're not just square though.
Yes, the resolution is still little squares. Oh crap.
What's it called?
Lay of the Land. I think it's I think it well it looks pretty good. I could really get into that kind of a game.
I could. Oh, there's no video. Oh, it must have been on YouTube. Crap.
Oh yeah, on Steam there's no video. It's only on YouTube if you want any type of video at all.
No. Oh, I don't want sound. Oh, I can disactivate it on. Oh, YouTube, YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. Shh, here we go. So I'm pretty sure when he builds,
And I've talked about that game, the climbing game. That seems pretty cool.
the only
Uh,
issue, the only issue with Ley of the Land is the crafting looks a little bit more.
Intense, yeah,
Ooh, yeah. I
yeah.
mean, when he actually makes a campfire, it's not like, oh, I want to make a campfire in my inventory. No, no, he puts the sticks on the floor.
Mm. But
Oh, good.
coming from Minecraft,
Yeah.
why not a bit more?
Oh,
You know,
I'm buying
it's
it.
as long as you get in the habit. And then the other game, which is the one that you shared with me, is Over the Hill, the 4x4 game.
It's got reviews from
What, Lay of the
game
Land?
testers. No, over the hill.
Oh, okay, because on Steam it has no reviews.
No, from like game testers.
Oh, okay,
If you look, it's got reviews
okay.
like from magazines.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's not even a date.
No, it's to be announced. So, but it does. It looks cool. It looks chill.
It
Something you
looks,
can.
yeah, it looks the right amount between physics and just chilling.
Yeah, and I think with your friends, just playing around with that, I think that could be quite cool. As FPS games have
Hades looks good as well.
kind of gone downhill, apart from PUBG.
Hades looks pretty good as well as a game to buy.
Hades.
Yeah, that's a game as well that you can that's often not in stock in instant gaming. Generally, it's sold out all the time. It's a you're
Hades 2 or
basically
Hades 1?
number one. There is a
Okay.
second one, but the number one is. I mean, when you see the reviews, it's just freaking incredible.
Okay.
And it's basically
Like a ninja.
you're no, you're fighting. You're basically dead, and you're fighting to get out of hell, basically.
To get out from
But
the underworld.
yeah, but
Okay.
from every time you play, the world is completely regenerated. It's a roguelike game. And your whole point, I think, is to beat the different bosses, but you have to find the different ways to get there. A little bit like a Band of Isaac. That's a pretty
Hades.
good game.
Hades 2. I'm going to look at Hades 2 because that
That's
is it's out and it's early access. It's €26 on sale, 10% less.
if you always search in Google what game to buy for the Steam Deck, Hades is always like top three.
Okay. Guess it's good story, good graphics.
Overwhelmingly positive.
Number 2 is very positive. So
Oh, number two is very positive. Well, I would play number one before number two anyway. I don't know if there's a story that follows, but
yeah, but it's not PUBG, is it?
not Rainbow Six Siege. No, you are right. Anyway, what did surprise me though,
Yes.
never want to buy it because to me it's a con, was the price of City Skylines 2. Have you looked at that?
No, I have not.
Have a look at the price of City Skylines 2 on sale. This is because it's a pretty newish game.
What, minus 20% at €40?
Oh, is that it? I'm pretty sure it was lower the other day.
Might have been, but I've got it right here. Offer
'Cause
ends 20th of March.
I'm pretty sure I saw it like €25.
€40 right there.
Oh. I'm pretty sure I saw it €25.
You sure you didn't see City Skyline 1 with all the
No, because City
DLCs?
Skyline 1 right now is €2.70.
Yeah, but with all the DLCs, probably, no? Oh.
There are a lot. I mean, Oxygen not included. That's such a game to have.
I have that game.
It's so freaking hard. It's so good.
Now,
Uh,
do you want to change subject a bit?
Yep.
Okay. Apple has announced a new product. Well, it's not a new
multiple.
product. Updates of products. So there's the new MacBook Air with the M4 chip. I believe, is that it? Yeah. The
Yes,
new
M4.
iPad Air with the M3 chip, and then they've brought out the new iPad with the A16 chip for a starting price of €419. And Mark wants one.
I will.
So before we jump straight into that, uh, how is your experience with your iPhone going?
Buggy, but great.
Okay,
More bugs than Apple than Android.
okay, but what about the
But
type of
overall,
bugs?
pretty good. Very annoying.
Uh,
Annoying. Mainly all of them are Safari. So I suppose you could just download Chrome.
that is weird. I have no bugs in Safari.
Uh, it's
But
like this app's freezing
okay,
and not allowing you to do anything, and you have to like close it, reopen it.
is it
Other than that, pretty good.
stopping you from actually using the phone? That's the one thing I want to know.
Well,
Is
when
if
Safari randomly just stops you searching stuff, it's a bit annoying.
yes, that I could yeah really understand. That would be very annoying. But other from that,
No,
have
it's
you
fine.
in? No, you're good. Okay. And
Oh, otherwise I would have sent it back otherwise.
oh, okay. Yeah. So, iPad then.
The thing is, I have a laptop that I, I have a laptop that I do tablet things with, but because it's a laptop, I don't like having a laptop on my legs on like the sofa.
Yep.
So I would
Which,
prefer to replace it with a tablet.
FYI, if you didn't know that, a laptop, gentlemen, not ladies, this only includes gentlemen, a laptop on your junk, not good. You don't want
Warm.
you don't want to get those bad boys toasty. They want to stay cool.
No, and as South Park told us, I do not want to use them as squishy yoga balls.
I was not aware of that, but yes, yes.
You saw the one where they're stuffing their nuts in the microwave to bounce around on them.
Yeah, but Han, isn't that the one with the remember berries?
Oh, I can't remember. There's
Or is
so
that
many of them.
another episode?
I think that's another.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the remember berries and they were bouncing around and going, "We remember berries." No,
I can't
okay.
remember why they stuffed them, why they wanted to jump around on their nuts.
Well, that's the thing. I thought it was the remember berries of remembering when they were children, and they were like
I,
getting around. It's like no, but whatever. Uh, yeah. So
I use Google 99, no, probably everything I do, other than that's on an app,
yep.
is browser based.
Okay.
So I use a laptop basically as a tablet,
Mm,
but the thing is, if I get a tablet, I get the use of that plus a use of for being in bed or on the sofa and just doing tablet things.
yes.
And the fact that it will be connected with my phone, all the pictures, all the
Documents, whatever.
apps,
Yep.
yeah, whatever's just there and it works. And I use quite a lot of Netflix and things like that on my phone, so I could just have it on the tablet.
Yes.
Stop it. And now the price is just so freaking good compared to an Android tablet. I mean,
Well, even
409 is budget.
compared with a laptop,
Oh, it's incredible.
if you're just talking about like what you said, you're just doing email, a bit of browsing, you know, browsing in a way. So what if it's banking or whatever, uh, and a bit of Word documents.
Or you're a student and you need 15 hours of battery life.
A
Typing.
student that would just because with the pen, yeah, just
It's
just
such
take
a
a
cheap
note on.
laptop.
Oh,
It's such cheap. Just and it's also got now the magnet things if you want their keyboard.
oh, okay, yeah. Although the thing is, I
I
would pop that bad boy in a big case
Oh yeah,
because if you're,
but some
if you're
people
a
like
student and you're throwing it in your bag or whatever, I wouldn't. Yeah, I know some people like living on the edge. I don't want to live like that on the edge. And but that can't talk.
but it's really compelling. I think a lot of people are going to buy one, even though they never plan to buy one, just because and it's not cheap, as in like, oh, I'm just going to throw away 400 euros. But if you ever had the ounce of thinking, oh, I wonder what having the tablet's like. Oh, this is just your best bet.
I mean, yes, I
The only
would. I
one thing
would.
I do,
I'm just thinking because I mean, if I had the money, yes, I would want one because, like you, I do a lot of stuff on my phone, stuff that
yes,
are app based as well. So it would be nice to have that on a bigger screen.
yes,
Although I do have a Mac, so all I have to do is go up, get it to my desk, and I can do whatever I have to do. But I do have to say, recently, when I've had a few meetings, I've taken my old MacBook. And now certain things aren't working because it's
Mm.
just too old. So, yes, in that case, I'm not doing anything major with it. I am just doing like my documents or whatever. I mean, €400. It's one good laptop in a way.
It's just there's nothing really to say about it, really.
No, but there is one thing we could say.
There's one stupid thing I can say.
Oh, go for it.
The iPad Mini is stupid now.
How much is
It's
it? €700?
609. It's
Oh, okay.
609 euros.
Yeah, €200
It's
more, and it's
200.
smaller.
Yes. And when it came out, it was like, oh, he's got a newer chip. Well, it's got the A17 Pro chip,
Yeah.
but it's so close to the A16. It's 200 euros extra, and yeah, smaller. Everything. Don't know.
I mean, I do like the Mini because if you're like reading a document or something, it's very one-handed. It's a big,
So
it's
expensive
a
though.
big, it's a big. You hold it in one hand, and it's a bigger screen, so it's nice to read. But for €200, yeah,
It,
I would get a tab. I would get the iPad normal and get the case where you can pop your hand in the back, with the Velcro thing,
yeah.
and then there you go. It's the same result. And at least you've got a bigger screen for if you want to do drawing or whatever. But I do have to say, uh, the MacBook Air though,
Can we say something about that color? I love the blue.
you like you
I
like
really
Apple,
like the
you
blue.
like the Apple colors. I don't.
I do. They're rose gold. Their pink is quite nice as well. I wouldn't have one, but it's a nice pink. It's not like flashy Barbie pink that somebody else would do.
I
I
don't.
miss
I
I
don't
miss
care for the
their
colors.
I miss their violet color they did on the iPhone 12. That was nice.
Oh, the mauve.
The mauve. That was
Yeah.
nice. That's the one thing I don't really like with the 16. Even though I've got a case on it, so it doesn't really matter. But black and white, come on, do another color. The thing is, everybody has. It's like cars. Everybody has black or white. Live a little bit. Just have a little colour. And their
Okay.
blue is nice.
In some
Their glow
cases,
through blue.
what's the point of having color?
On a phone, I agree, but a car or a laptop or
A
well, I suppose
car.
tablet.
You would pop a case on a car.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Even cars, everybody just buys simple colours because they know it's easier to cheat to sell after. But come on, it's your thing. I mean, they're blue.
But
So
about
blue.
about about Apple. Coming back to Apple,
Yeah.
and but their lineup. So the MacBook Air came out with the upgraded chip to the M4. But the price of it, I don't really understand because you could get the Mac Mini and an iPad for what was it? Less money.
100 euros less.
Okay, so you can get the Mac Mini, the iPad, and the Apple Pencil for the
For the
same
same
price as the MacBook Air.
Yeah, because it's 1,200 euros for the M4 13-inch.
Yep.
For the basic
Now,
250.
what do you do?
Oh, that's why they said it went down in money because it's the same price, but it's the 256,
Oh, okay. But
not the 128.
there wasn't a 128.
Was there never a 120? Was the M1 not a 128? It was. Are you sure? That
Even my MacBook Pro is a 256.
hard disk, baby.
No SSD.
I No, I'm joking.
Well, actually, it's like an NVMe, but it's their own proprietary connection thing.
I love Apple slapping Apple Intelligence everywhere. We don't have it yet.
No, well, they've taken off for the phone because it's being pushed back.
What?
Yep. Oh,
It's-
you're not aware? Oh,
No.
because they said, oh, it's not coming out. And then everyone said, but it says everywhere on your internet site that the phones are going to have Apple Intelligence. So they quickly, and they were making out that they were ready for
Oh,
Apple Intelligence. So they went on their site and just went, okay, we'll just delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that.
there's
It
one thing I
not.
really want Apple Intelligence for.
I don't know why they're not bringing it out because it's out on Mac. What's going on?
Especially the Apple Intelligence on phone to be able to remove objects you don't want on pictures, like on Google.
Oh yeah,
So useful.
yeah.
So useful. It's not technically people you want to remove, but even like, I don't know, there's a bin bag on the road next to wherever you took a selfie,
A
or
giant turd. Yeah.
exactly, a dog has taken a turd next
Mm,
to you, you didn't realise. To remove it, it's good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yes, coming back. What do you do? MacBook Air or Mac Mini, iPad, and Apple
Oh,
Pencil?
no, iPad,
With the
iPad
Mac
and Mac.
Mini,
Yeah. If I wanted both, yeah, so I would just have an iPad
okay.
because the Mac Mini I don't have the use of.
No,
But if
no,
I
no,
did
no.
have the use of a proper Apple computer,
Yes,
I would have the Mac Mini with the iPad.
you would go that route. Okay.
Yeah,
What if you would use your computer away from your house? Would you
I.
still go for that route?
It depends on what you're doing. Because if it's like, oh, well, I need
Uh,
Final Cut, well, then you're screwed. You're gonna need the laptop.
well,
If
here's.
it's
I'm always going to counter you on this because it makes it for a good discussion. So, this is where it comes down. If you're on the move and you need Final Cut, what's stopping you from taking a portable screen and your
I'm
Mac
not doing
Mini?
that. Well, I'm not doing that.
You wouldn't do that.
No.
Okay. And there's one thing about going to the Mac Mini and iPad with the Apple Pencil is you're out of budget to buy their trackpad.
Oh, I wouldn't want a trackpad.
You will need a trackpad with Apple.
Oh, a mouse. A mouse. A
No.
Logitech mouse.
Oh no.
A
Well,
Logitech MX mouse.
okay. In Final Cut, when you've got your time bar at the bottom
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
how do you scroll through it?
Literally with the scroll wheel.
No, scroll wheel will move that timeline up and down.
Not if you click. What if you what? So they don't have the function of you click on the line and then scroll to go left and right.
Well, I don't know where the line is, but if it's at the bottom, it's going to be a bit crap because if your mouse goes too far down, it's going to bring up your dock.
But see,
Well, with this trackpad, you just go.
like other editing software I've used on Windows in the past is you click the line you want, and then you use a scroll to then go along that line.
Oh, yeah, no. When you click, it just selects that video.
Yeah, to me, you're clicking and then you scroll. To me, that's more logical than just.
What? Then going.
Yes, because I'm not on the screen.
Well, that's the thing. Is their screen is their trackpad,
Yeah, but I'm not on the screen.
and also the scrolling through internet. Oh God.
Okay. I buy a Wacom graphic tablet instead because it's cheaper and it's better.
But you're not doing drawings.
No, but you can use it as a mouse, as a trackpad with the
Yeah, but how
pen. And you
much
have
is
to use
that?
the pen. I bet it's cheaper than your trackpad.
Well, this is 140 euros.
Your trackpad?
Yes,
No, I think my Wacom drawing thing was like €70 or something.
because it's inferior.
It's not. It's Wacom. That's exactly what they use.
And yeah.
Wacom drawing tablet is €52.
Okay.
But then you have to use a stylus rather than your finger. But you could do that, I suppose. Because that is an expensive freaking mouse.
It is.
That's literally, we've taken the trackpad we're making for our MacBooks anyway.
Yep.
We put it on a bit of plastic to
No,
stabilize it. And now we're going to sell it for 140.
Mark, no. This is
We're putting it on
Apple.
a bit of aluminium.
Yes.
And
You
then we're
know,
going to
come
sell it
on.
for
Oh,
140.
sorry.
I'm talking the
No,
underneath.
Oh, yeah, that's plastic.
Oh, that's what I just said.
No, the surrounding is aluminium. They popped. You know, they listened to Beyonce.
They did.
They liked it, so they popped a ring on it.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, €140 is a
Stupid.
bit much. You can buy. I saw some on Amazon. You can buy trackpads on Amazon.
So,
I
wait, you bought a trackpad that's a quarter of the price of their iPad.
no, more than a quarter.
Well, yeah, more
Yeah,
than a quarter.
more than a quarter. Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
Almost half. Almost half.
Oh, okay. Understand.
I bet you feel stupid. Can you
No,
use the iPad as like a mouse? I bet there's an app for that.
no. But if I had an iPad, I could use it as an external monitor.
You could as a secondaries. Oh yeah, so you take your Mac Mini. You're going on the plane. Take Mac Mini, your iPad.
Yes.
Oh no, because when you turn it on, how would you tell it to go to there?
No, but how do you turn on the Mac Mini? You need a plug.
No, but I meant once you've arrived, you go
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
But then that still wouldn't work because I doubt automatically it doesn't connect to your iPad. You'd probably need a first screen to connect to the iPad, if you see what I mean.
Oh,
See, that's something they could work on.
well, actually, does that iPad have? The iPad has display out, so it might have display in. So if it's just through USB-C, no, this has.
Oh yeah.
The Mac has video out through USB-C. So, now that, there you go. So you don't even
There you
need to
go.
buy yourself a portable monitor.
No, just your Mac Mini. The
And
same, I'm guessing
I
the
do,
charger
I
comes
do have to
in.
say, when I come out here to do the stream, I literally put my Mac Mini in my pocket.
Does the Mac Mini, what's the charger? Is it a proprietary charger or is it just USB-C?
The Mac Mini charger. What do you mean?
Well, the plug.
Oh, the plug.
The
It's
power.
it's the 2-pin plug.
Oh,
What?
why not USB-C? Don't fake disappearing.
I
I see you.
uh, eh, uh,
Yeah,
did you get that?
I did.
Oh,
It
brilliant.
said, I feel stupid.
I don't. I'm just trying to think. Is it because
There
I
isn't
know?
a because.
Yes,
There
there is.
can. No, there
No,
isn't.
no, no, no. There is a because. Get this because, right?
Tell me.
Because you wouldn't be able to power the 5 USB-C ports through one. Yes, you could probably, because if it's like 150-watt USB-C.
Exactly.
Yeah, uh, t-
So
Yeah, I didn't think of that because yeah, it is a low power machine. So
yeah, very.
okay, yep, I'm over that.
But I USB-C is just okay. The max consumption of a Mac Mini M4 is 65 watt, and it idles at 4 watts.
So if you had 100 watt, like a lot of these laptops have,
Yep. So you would have one USB-C wall plug. Take your one iPad, your Mac Mini, pum,
take your USB-C lead, plug it into your external battery and your iPad, and you've just
you
made
got
yourself a
you've
laptop.
got Mac. You should do imagine doing that in the plane because some of them have USB ports in the wall.
Yeah.
You can see the guy getting his Mac Mini out his iPad. There you go.
Now that would be.
I really should be employed at Apple. And every time they just call me and say, "What do we do?" USB-C. Thank God you're here.
Genius. He's cracked the code. He must have a whole council of geniuses behind him.
The yellow is like a yellowy goldy colour. I do like their blue though, even for the iPad. I think I'd have blue because their silver just so boring. I do like their yellow. Their yellow is like a
Yeah, but the
goldy.
silver always brings me back to the first like iPhone.
Yeah, but no,
But yeah,
not for me. I would have the blue. I can't wait.
I
I can't
wa-
wait because I'm buying one.
I,
I-
so last month was an iPhone. This month an iPad. Next
No,
month it's
not
going to
this
be a
month. Next
Mac.
month.
Oh, next month.
Next month.
Okay, so it's every second month you're buying an Apple
I'm
product.
wait. Yeah, maybe
So
May. Maybe
during
May.
summer you're going to buy yourself a Mac,
No.
and then the Apple Watch will come later on, and
No, I
then
have no use.
and then you're going to have a bookshelf, and you're going to think, I want some wheels on this. I know who sells some wheels.
Don't have USB-C though, the
Honey,
wheels.
get my credit card.
Do they still sell the wheels? They don't still
Yes,
sell
because
the
they
wheels.
steal the Mac Pro. So yes, they
I
still.
want them. Can I buy just the wheels?
Yeah, for €700.
Where are the wheels?
You must. Yeah.
I want to find the wheels.
Yeah, just go onto the
Accessories.
Mac
Yeah, but I
Pro.
don't want to buy the Mac. I want to buy just the wheels.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Uh,
Nice. Oh yes,
where is it? No, just
Mac.
right at the top here. Buy. I want to buy. Oh no, accessories. Would it be in accessories?
Whoa! I know they got an ID touch, but hell, their keyboards are expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, a USB-C.
Uh, yeah, well, they have to be, don't they? Anyway.
Yup.
Mac,
Thank you,
Mac
Euro.
Pro, buy. Can you just no?
I can't find just the wheels and accessories. So do you have to buy the cheese grater from 8,300 for an M2 Ultra? That is stupid.
I do have to say,
Uh-oh.
if you buy their,
Where are the wheels?
no, I can't find them. If
Oh
you
yeah, I forgot
if
they
you
did
buy
that.
their server, I think that is the coolest server.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think, to be honest.
It's a waste of money, but it's so cool.
Oh yeah, but imagine opening your rack and you're seeing the cheese grater. I think that looks cool.
Where's there isn't the wheels?
No, they sell it with the so if you want the mouse, the trackpad, the keyboard,
I do have to say, if they sold the box, I really like the box.
You like the chassis?
I like
I
I like the cheese grate.
I like
It's
how it
nice.
opens. Have you seen how it opens?
The handle on
The
the top,
the big handle on the top. I just like looking at the RAM. Or a
all black,
what?
all the black
Hun,
interior.
why did I hope they're saying because I'm on the Mac Pro, right? And I hope they're using SSD for to dumb it down for normies.
Oh, you think it's not
But
NVMe?
if that's SSD, well, 8 terabytes of SSD does not cost almost 3 grand.
Um,
I hope that's
I'm gonna Google it.
some special storage that aliens brought to the planet Earth like 3 months ago, and Apple are the only ones that have access to it because almost 3 grand for 8 terabytes. I'm just thinking of that Cartman scene again. You know, when he's trying to get his
Um,
mum to buy the iPad. I'm not going to say it because I don't think that's very family friendly. But if you guys know that episode, if you don't, go onto YouTube, write South Park, Cartman, iPad. And you guys will understand what I'm trying to what I'm seeing in my mind. That is just silly. 2 grand for 200 gigs of
I think it comes
memory.
as an SSD
And not an NVMe. What?
because people questioning if it's worth putting NVMe's in, and people saying, "Yeah, but you need a PCIe card."
Yes. But they're dirt cheap
Yeah, but it means it doesn't come
with PCIe slot. Well,
with
M.2 slot,
NVMe.
sorry.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean
SSDs.
I do have to say you do get the mouse and the keyboard.
But they're SSDs. How are they still selling SSD?
That can't it what it can't be
It says
SSD.
it.
I know
It
it
says it.
says it. What about no?
And then when you go in the question thing, it still says high speed SSDs.
3 grand. And so they're taken off the wheels. I mean, I did see the wheels. I actually looked, but they stopped doing them.
I don't want I don't want an iPad now.
I don't want the
Where are my
Mac
wheels?
Pro. I wanted the Mac Pro to ride on the Mac wheels. Anyway, so I guess my
If
project
you
of
if you
building a car is out the window. Then I was
if you if you had 2 grand worth of
money.
I can burn this money in a pit,
Oh yeah, go on.
would you buy their screen? 5K 27-inch screen that cannot move on its stand. Because that's only the 5 grand one moves on the stand. Or would you just go on Amazon and buy a 5K screen for like probably half of what they're asking?
Depends what I'm doing with it. If I'm using it for
Just,
what I
just
use
what you're
my
doing now.
screen now, no, not at all. Would I like it? Oh yes. If I was making proper money, yes, I would buy it.
218 PPP.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because that's a proper mini LED.
Oh yeah, I know.
And Apple color calibration is on is good. And you get the cheese grater,
Um,
so you don't have enough money for the Mac Pro, but you've got a bit of money to blow with them.
a, can I buy a 5K monitor on Amazon? Does that exist? Yes, it does. I do not know that make though, so I won't trust it.
You're just saying what a 5K monitor. Yeah,
Oh
okay.
well, I know.
Just
Asus Pro Art would probably be the closest, even though I think they're LG, aren't they, that make the Apple screens?
I would say if you wanted, I think 4K would be a good enough comparison, to be honest.
Okay, well, the Asus Pro Art 27-inch 4K, €500.
What peak net brightness does that do? Because that,
Well, the Apple is 600. This is peak brightness. Is it written? 6 kilos. That's
because that is one thing to make a screen really, really look good, is the peak brightness. You could have a brilliant color calibration on a screen,
I think it's
but
only 400
yeah,
because it says HDR 400, so I'm guessing that's 400.
probably yeah. So does that mean HDR10 is only 10 nits? Oh my god, that's quite dim. I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna shut off my. Oh, do I shut it off? No. Oh, screw it. I'll leave my heater in.
But that's a cheap Pro Art. I'm pretty sure they make more expensive Pro Arts.
But
They
yes,
make they make a Pro Art laptop.
yes,
That's thin. That's like a surface.
I do have to say I do like the Pro Arts.
Oh, it's a Snapdragon. 3K screen, 16 gig RAM, 1 TB NVMe, €900.
I like the Pro Arts because they've got all the gadgets of their Rogue Strix lineup, but they don't have all the gamer.
They're fancy.
Yeah, they look clean. I mean, have you seen their
Yeah.
graphics cards? Oh, they look just
They've
so
got Pro Art
clean.
graphic cards.
Yeah, you've never seen? Oh, yeah, they look really good.
Why?
Oh, the price. Yeah, forget the price.
Because they are just a normal graphics card.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done with this.
RTX. Oh, and I got to show them off. So
I'm done with this.
40
I'm going back to my iPad.
4070. Here we go. No RGB. Just says Pro Art. Just very clean.
Mine doesn't have RGB.
Yeah, but does yours have weird forms, or is
What
it
do you mean
quite?
as weird forms?
Is it as clean as like a Pro Art card?
Have a look.
Okay, what's the name of your card?
Oh god.
Well, you said have a look. Well,
It's the XFX.
what did you say? X.
XFX.
Yes.
7900
Yes.
GRE.
By what make, or is it just that?
It's the
Oh,
XFX.
okay.
Make.
SFX. Okay. So
It's black. It's black, it's flat, and it's rounded.
Yep.
That's
That looks clean. Yeah, I agree. I concur. Yeah, I like that.
I don't see it because it's in a cube. That's in a cube.
Yep. Well, do you have anything else you would like to share? No?
PUBG?
What, you just want to share your thoughts on PUBG, or you want to play
No,
PUBG?
no, I'm gonna play PUBG.
You want to play PUBG? What's the
I'm
time?
gonna play PUBG. It's
It's
10
yeah.
to 11 already.
I will not be playing PUBG. Or I could play PUBG. So we play. So we do PUBG.
I think we should do PUBG.
We could do a couple of games, couldn't we?
We could.
Okay, let's do a couple of games.
Bye.
And with that, this is the end. This is the end of this podcast. So thank you for tuning in. We're going to go play PUBG. And I guess that's it. See you next
See you
week.
next time.
Bye.